So it's been 3 years now since I unboxed my trusty Tactex keyboard and mouse combination that I got with my Alienware 3 years ago. So it's been 3 full years of constant abuse playing first-person shooters, MMOs, and a myriad of other games. And unfortunately, my Tactex mouse primary trigger button, which is left button for me, is starting to give out. So I had to go and pick up a new gaming mouse to hopefully improve my gaming performance and replace that Tactex mouse. So let's take a look at the Razer Tiapan Gaming mouse in this episode of Geek with Glasses. Stay tuned. So here we have it, the Razer Tiapan Expert Gaming Mouse. We've got a few things of literature on the front. It is 8200 DPI, 8200 DPI 4G laser, improved ambidextrous ergonomics, and Razer Synapse 2.0 enabled. If we take a look at the other side of the box, again, it's just mimicking the ambidextrous, the 4G hypersensitive buttons. There are 9 buttons on this mouse. 1000 Hertz ultra polling, on-the-fly sensitivity, and ultra sleek feet on the bottom of the mice, obviously to give it a little bit better slide along your mouse pad. On the Razer scale of Essential, Expert, or Elite, this comes in at the Expert level. You can pick these mice up for around 70 bucks or so. I got a little cheaper at Best Buy, about $63. The back of the box talks about, it's got a 7-foot lightweight braided cable. USB cable, 9 programmable keys, rubberized contour sides, Razer Synapse enabled. I'm not sure exactly what that means. I'll let you know later in the show notes. And then the ambidextrous form factor, both Mac and Windows 8 compatible drivers that come in the box. And on the side, again, it just talks about the 8200 DPI. So if you flip this bad boy open, you can see we got the mouse sitting there. And again, it's just, you know, a little bit of marketing, you know, it's highly venomous, attention, blah, 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 blah. Anyways, let's take a look and break this bad boy open and see what we get inside. Again, like I mentioned, my Tactex keyboard, which has been very trusty and has worked amazing for me for the past 3 years, has started to show signs of wear. I'm trying to play Battlefield and I'm pressing the trigger and not pulling the trigger. I'm trying to run around using, you know, MMOs or Assassin's Creed, and it's just not registering my left mouse click, so I went ahead and picked this up as a replacement. And hopefully with more buttons on it, my Tactex only had 2 side buttons and a center button. Hopefully this will give me a little bit more ability and help my game a little bit. So let's get this out. Typical plastic design, like normal, no big deal. Set that aside. I'm going to set the mouse here for just a moment and take a look at what kind of literature and information we get inside the box. All right, so we got a couple of Razer stickers. That'll be cool. I'll put it on one of my older computers upstairs in my son's room. And let's see, we have For Gamers, By Gamers. So this is the information about the mouse. So it talks about all of the different mouse buttons. And the feature set, obviously, plug it in, install the drivers, blah, 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 blah. Okay, cool. I like how thick that is, actually. That's pretty cool. Exclusive rewards for the Razer Faithful, and this is a reward system. You go to a website, register your product, and then we just have an actual cutout picture of the mouse, and that's pretty much it. So let's take a look at the actual mouse. It's got a decent feel. It's lightweight, but it's got a decent feel to it. It's actually it's got a little bit more heft to it than the Tactex mouse. You can kind of hear by the rubbing that this has a matte and a very tactile, almost a very fine grit sandpaper feel to it. It's not sandpaper where it's going to be like, you know, sanding it, but it's got a nice grit to it, which I really like. It's not slick at all. So your fingers are going to register where you're at. The side where your thumb and your side fingers are going to go have a nice good rubber grip, and this is even more tactile than the front the top plastic. So this is really nice rubber gripping on the side of the mouse. I like that a lot. It's very comfortable in my hand. It fits my hand very, very well the way I hold a mouse, and I'm going to have easy access here to these 2 buttons. The 2 buttons on the side, they might actually be a little bit more difficult just because it's where, you know, it's where my ring finger is. I actually see if I program those causing more of a problem than a help. Just by the way I hold the mouse, and it'll be different for everybody. The roller ball and the roller wheel is nice. It's not slick. It's got a good rubber roller on there. It's going to illuminate, so you got the white here is going to illuminate, and I believe there's something else that illuminates on the mouse a little bit as well. And we've got the 2 buttons here, which are nice as well, and these are going to be easy, easy to get to during gameplay. Buttons are nice and clicky here. You can hear. So clicky buttons, so you're going to know and register, and you can feel that for sure when you're actually hitting the buttons, which is kind of nice. And then as I mentioned, we've got the nice braided cable with a gold tipped. It's probably not real gold, but it's got a attractive gold tipped USB plug that will be inside your computer, and you will never see the gold. And then I really like this little like venting design on the front. Kind of reminds me of a Lamborghini. It looks like the front grills of like an Aventador or something. Let's see if I can get it. There we go. You can see these little grill designs. That's literally just aesthetics, but it's cool. It's pleasing aesthetics. I like that a lot. So no special switches, no DPI change. I would assume maybe these buttons are programmable to change the DPI. One of the things that I liked about the Tactex mouse that I had is I could change the DPI level right on the mouse as I was playing on the fly. So I'm assuming that's what the Synapsys software allows me to do. But there you have it. There is the Razer Tiapan Expert Gaming Mouse. I'm going to plug this in and give it a whirl. It's comfortable. I don't see it being a problem. It is a mouse. It's nothing spectacular. It's a mouse with 9 buttons. And hopefully it functions and works as good as expected. As always, thanks for watching. Like us on Facebook, facebook.com/geekwithglasses. Follow us on Twitter, twitter.com/geekwithglasses. You can find us on Google Plus as well. I don't know what the URL is. Just look up Geek with Glasses on Google Plus. They don't actually let me have a dedicated user URL yet, so you can find me there also. And as always, stay tuned for the next video, and thanks a lot for watching. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Have a great day.